Yeah, let's jump back into it, man. We're gonna do a lyric breakdown or whatever.
A lyric breakdown.
Oh yeah, of rap, man. This song right here influenced me more than any song I ever heard. And it's the power influence. I was only what? I might have been like 11 years old, 1993. So you very familiar with 8 Ball MJG, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this song called Pimps.
Pimps.
I'm talking about, man.
Okay.
This song right here. I mimicked it, man. I wanted to do everything in this song, man. He talked about having the curl in this song. Boy, you know I had a curl when I was little. Blew my mind. Yeah, taught me how to degrade women. This song definitely taught me how to degrade women, how to treat them. I wanted to pimp them. All I wanted to be when I grew up was a pimp because of this song. Now let's get into it. Okay, now here go your man. This is what Judge Joe Brown said about pimps.
Lowest thing on earth.
Man who can? Oh yeah, you know he did say that. He said, what did he say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said the lowest thing just above pedophiles, scummy, wrong. They hate their mamas. They hate themselves. Hey, that's what Judge Joe Brown said. Let me look at the definition, the dictionary term of pimp.
They got that in a dictionary?
Oh yeah, it says a man who controls prostitutes and arranges clients for them, taking part of their earnings in return.
So they call a man over a brothel a pimp?
Yeah, he got to be a pimp. We in there selling something. So pimping is legal in Texas. Ain't that Texas or something?
No, Las Vegas.
That's Las Vegas? Were they on them brothels there? Man, whatever, man. I don't know, man. My mind was blew off pimping. That's what I wanted to do, man. I would curse the little girls out at school. Eventually, they started liking it. Back then, you called a little girl a B-I-T-C-H, boy, they get at you, but eventually they start calling themselves that. I think rap played a big part in that, but let's break these lyrics down. The first verse, 8 Ball, man. Shout out to 8 Ball MJG, no disrespect, but man, y'all might not even knew how y'all influenced me back then, but man, y'all don't know, y'all destroyed my mind. It's and mama went there and let me listen to these lyrics, boy. Man, the Mac, we would ride around the brick, boy, listen to this, boy. Man, all I could think about is putting a woman on 9th Street, boy. I'm talking, well, man, big bro, I wanted to do it. It takes a hitter that's hard from the start. You gotta have heart to meet a chick, mack her down, and then rip her apart. It's all in the game. A hitter can't change. If you don't break a B, then your game is lame, man. See, I'm from Tennessee with curls and gold teeth. That blew my mind. That inspired me to keep that curl. Boy, when I heard that line in the car, he say, with curls and gold teeth. What you think about that? That's rap, man. That's rap. What we heard. Man, they shouldn't have been putting that out there, man.
I don't even think I ever heard that verse.
You never heard? Okay, let me get more into it. He say, see, I'm from Tennessee with curls and gold teeth. So everywhere I go, bees strike a conversation with me about the way I talk, about the way I dress, about how my gold teeth look so fresh. Woo! He make Pimping sound like, boy, that's the best thing ever, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Yeah. You went into that song then? That was 1993. I was 11 years old, man. I'm talking, so you never knew this had that kind of influence on me, did you?
Nah, I would have never knew it had that type of influence on my brother.
I wanted to be a pimp. I looked up to, man, I love pimping, man.
So rap music influenced you.
I was 11 years old. Yes, sir. In a bad way. I'm talking about, man. That's what made me think about getting into orgies, getting about all that, man. Just because of
you say getting into what?
Orgies. Just because of rap music, man. I'm talking about, man. We were sagging, running around there. Man, mama called me sagging, boy, and put the bats on me one time. But I tell you what, I'm looking at the rappers do it. This man making pimping sound like the greatest on that beat, boy. It sound like the greatest thing ever. It's just the power of influence. He say, see how I bait them in? Soon as that hitter speak, that deep voice just make a chick needs me. I'm in a Cadillac, chilling like a fat Mac, smoking on a fat sack, drinking on a pint of yak. Boy, yeah, so I don't even know what yak is, so I'm like, man, what's yak?
Hennessy.
Yeah, but I didn't at the time. I was only 11 years old when I heard this, man. It coming out hard, so I'm like, man, cool, what's yak? So I got to figure out what it is. And when I found out what yak was, Boy, that Remy on Rocks was that was my drink, boy. Just because of these lyrics. Man, yeah, I was a Remy drinker probably around about later that year when I found out what it meant. So 11 years old, man, mama know back then they didn't know what you did under the sun. You was just a little bitty good old kids, but I'm telling you, man, rap is powerful, man. I'm not sure if 8 Ball MJG probably did this intentionally, that they knew they fan base was that young.
Right.
But hell, man, they destroyed me, man. I'm talking about, man, I ain't gonna say destroyed me, but a lot of things I did was because of rap music. So let me see, you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah.
You say, I pick up my car phone, call a freak beat. It's my homie baby mama, but sometimes I creep. It's homie baby mama, and so I'm like, man, I want to do that to one of my partners in my mind, but you know, I'm like, I'm just a kid.
So you's a backdoor bandit.
Nah, I ain't never do. Nah. Now you slipping. I ain't never been a back, but I wanted to do it though. I never got a chance to do it. How I did that? I wouldn't tell you that. Okay. Yes, sir. You say that's just the way it is. Hitters have to take a chance when you ain't around. Anybody could be in that. You know. But I'm just a young brother trying to make $1. In the way I live, to some it's hard to swallow. See, living down south ain't what you think it be. 9 times out of 10, hitters like me, pimps. Boy, you talking about, man, that just blew my mind. And that hook come in. So yeah, I really, you don't think that's destruction? That's destruction. Like this is how I'm learning how to mess with women. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing lines like this, man. I wanna keep my curl because he just said it over this beat. You know, I'm like, man, I'm talking about, man, destruction. Yeah, man. I mean, it ain't all like this, man, because, you know, you got the hip-hop version, but you don't really hear hip-hop version more. You hear rap, because they have to separate it. So you hear rap is dysfunction. Yeah, 99 times out of 10. And I participated in rap pretty much a long time.
With the rap community, but I support it. But
yeah, why you support it? Why you ain't never tell me you hated it?
I'm from that era.
Huh? You hated my raps?
Nah, I love your music. I thought you the greatest rapper ever because you my brother. I always got to do that.
Was I better than Silk?
Yeah, you better than Silk. Oh, yeah. Little bit of...
What about Serve On?
A little bit above Serve On, but you better than Silk. Anyway, attitude, but like I say, I'm from that era, which you guys don't know, you young cats in here don't know. I'm from that era, man, where we had like R&B music. You know, some of y'all ain't never had a song that y'all can relate that you say you and your girlfriend, the first song you ever heard was a slow song.
Yeah, mama used to play.
No. I'm talking about outside of that. See, y'all heroes is rappers. See, the name y'all generation, you can't even name an R&B singer. Name 5 of them.
Who, me?
Yeah, group.
Like now?
No, I mean just period from name them. You can't. That's just from out of
group or what?
Yeah, that's out of y'all era. This is just a singer.
R&B singers.
Oh man, Anthony Hamilton was out mine.
No, I'm talking about his name outside of him.
Kim.
Okay.
Maxwell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Kim, Maxwell, Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat ain't no rap. Keith Sweat ain't out your area, out my era.
But I was listening to him, R. Kelly, when he was doing everything.
You know any R&B singer without rappers on their song?
Not I don't know, because I really don't listen to music like I used to.
I gotta ask you guys a question. How y'all make love to a woman listen to rap?
I don't do, man. Hold on, man. You put me on both these shotties.
I mean, I just want to know. I'm just asking.
Hey, my boots in the air. I
just ask a question, young people. How is it smooth?
You see my pants below my waist? You gotta ask the shotties.
It's not love. It's right. We live. You guys live a life of lust. I remember going with my girlfriend, I think like 2 years before we even considered some damn sex. You know what I'm saying? But this rap, I think rap is a total destruction. It used to be, it went from entertainment.
Tell you everything.
Fake reality. And I try to tell people all the time, man, we got a lot of people out of getting fake reality mixed up with real life. You know, even, that's why we got all this killing going on these videos with these rappers. They encourage, right now to this day, rappers encourage going to jail. I listen to Gates, I listen to Moneybag Yo, I listen to every rapper that I hear, they glorify jail. I mean, they selling it.
I wanted to go to jail when I saw Colors. I'm like, shit, man, it's time to lace up.
A pimp don't, today a pimp, the women are the pimps.
So let me tell you, a pimp, is that human trafficking?
Yes.
I think it is too,
Yeah,
human trafficking.
it's
But
sex trafficking.
so
Yeah,
shit,
what
I
you
want.
mean?
So that mean I
Sex
wanted to be a sex trafficker.
Yeah, you probably did.
You dirty.
And
See, 8 Ball MJG. I wanted to be a sex trafficker.
I mean,
He say, now let me explain a pimp. This MJG. A hitter about that MONEY. See a woe, break a woe, and try to influence the chick to turn a trick. Persuade that. Why is this too much profanity for me? Now how you think a pimp is slipping, surrounded by all these woes that's going and giving me money? It's funny how a woe can make you think she's with you when all the time she's just another hitter's gold. See, you said you ain't know the lyrics to that song. MJG got a for a rich trick. Take care of your business. Bring me the money. Yeah, the stick. He say, woe don't violate. Boy, when he said that, boy, I was like, what do he mean?
so
He say, woe don't violate. Chick, you know I taught you better. Take all this cash. Grab on his A and write that trick a love letter. So I was trying to figure out what a trick was when I was young. And then when I discovered that, boy, my game got cold. I'm talking about, I'm thinking
Did you ever look at some of your friends as tricks?
yeah, oh definitely, man. I just set women off to these guys in return for money. Game. Game recognized game. You know, I gotta be real on PKF Topics. You know, I ain't gonna go too far on the Simps like that, cause this ain't about that. This is about the destruction of these rap. I wouldn't even know what a Simp was if I didn't listen to these lyrics and had to find out. I discovered. I was curious. You know what I'm saying? I was only 11 years old, man. This was destruction.
In your own household, what did you see your brothers doing to make you grow and grab on to hold of these?
Tell you that. I ain't gonna need to tell you that. Now you want me to say that? I can't incriminate that. But I tell
It's a crimination when you say you seen what your brother and them was doing. You had two older brothers.
yeah. If I go into detail,
Was it a good thing or a bad thing?
both. Both. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be lying if I say I didn't love where I came up. I loved it. Like I wouldn't trade my life. I wouldn't trade my brothers. I wouldn't trade my mothers. I wouldn't trade my cousins, my aunties, uncles for nothing in the world. I love the family I came up in. That is what it is, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, but I got a hold of this game, and my game got cold when I started listening to this pimping. Do or die, man. Oh, when I got to hearing Do or Die mixed with 8 Ball and MJG, spray a little cologne on your cars. So, ooh.
Like grown man aroma. That's what it's called. It's called grown man aroma.
He say he was walking in the park with a dog that looked like Lassie. Boy, you know how cold that, man. Man, I ain't gonna get to that, but man, I just wanted to break down a little bit of that 8 Ball and MJG Pimps, man, and
Y'all got me on that one. I mean, y'all got me on that one. Y'all know I'm advocation. I depend women, so I'm advocate. I don't talk about women, so you know I'm not a woman. You know I don't. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but it's just on engaged conversation about them.
boy, this 8 Ball, the way 8 Ball said this, what really blew my mind. I was so high off this song, boy, big bro, man. When I got introduced to that yak, and back then we was smoking joints then, so we learned how to smoke.
You joints at 11?
Yeah. My mama never knew I did that. You know what I'm saying? RP mom, man, mom would have killed me. She knew I did. So I ain't see it. So like I say, you see what they do in the advanced kids or whatever, man. Then you heard it on the rap songs. So I heard about it. 8 Ball would talk about spliffs. I didn't know what a spliff was, so I had to find out what a spliff was. When we found out, well, we had to try. So we tried. So 8 Ball say part 2. I'm going to 8 Ball verse because he really pulled me to this song a little more. He say, part 2 is all the same, G, trying to school fools on this PIMP. Lesson 1, first you should pull a chick, F her good, next time tell her no, the next time take a dough. Oh, he say, you better watch your back too, man, because there's a lot of bees in this world with much game. Lesson 2, watch that woe. Don't trust her with none of your dough. Never let a chick know how you make your cash flow. Right. Lesson 3, he giving you instructions, he telling you what to do. Man, I'm telling you, I took that game, boy, and ran with it. I'm talking about I was trying to do, I ain't know what I was doing, I was trying to do all that.
Now you older now, you know that's all watered down, right?
Yeah, but I applied some of this game to my real life. I'd be lying to say I didn't, because if I didn't apply some of these rules in this game, I wouldn't be cold with this game and this acts of knowledge that I got when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I got to be a little swift on my toes, so I could never get played like a simp.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, women might try, because they might think I'm passive.
Simps have a role in life too.
Oh man, I couldn't exist without me.
Yeah, that's right. You should Simps have a role in life. I mean, the weak, you always got to have the weak to have the strong.
Yeah,
It's hand in hand. It's the yin yang balance of life.
Yeah, they had to go to Minister Jap
Page if they wanna go into that, but I won't get into that because that ain't what I specialize. We definitely trying to. We're on PKF Topics, yeah. We're on PKF Topics, man. We try to take a topic, have a conversation about that topic, find something that's educational in that topic, and then figure out how we can educate to the kids, pass it on to the kids in an unorthodox way. And that's the primary purpose, the children, man. You know, like I'm admitting my wrongs, I'm admitting my dysfunction, I'm admitting some of the things that influence me, and that's what we at with PKF Topics, man. And
I understand. Appreciate it.
And let me go on and finish these lyrics up. He say lesson 3. If you don't tell that woe who is boss. Women like to run, spit, but end up getting smacked in the mouth. Now he promoting domestic violence. He promoting assault. Man, 8 Ball, you promoted assault. You promoted domestic violence. I'm not sure. Like I say, you entertain. You just a rapper. I don't believe nothing rappers say. But man, you promoted to me. I thought it was real at the time. I was only 11 when Coming Out Hard came out.
Go back to what I just said to you earlier. We done took storytelling from rappers to trying to make it reality. Yeah. And it don't work like that. But it's crazy. That's how it done carry over with all this violence and quote unquote. I don't. Me from the pimps that I seen back when I quote unquote grew up in my day, they wore them flashy suits. Now you know they done went from flashy suit to Air Force One and Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So and they went from the block to they on computers now. So I really don't know nothing about no pimping. You know what I'm saying? So I done heard it, but I don't know too much about it.
See a real hitter, believe in beating them wolves down. Push a head into the wall till you hear that cracking sound. Drown in the tub, rubber dub. Some hitters get whipped, fall into a love bug. Buying wolves this, buying wolves that. Then bragging to your friends how you banged them from the back. Never how you took the cash. Never how you beat they. Let me see what up, boy. He talking about so much domestic violence, beating up the woman. Boy, I'm talking about, man. In my mind, I'm thinking like, hold on. I know my right from wrong. And I'm 11 years old, but I'm like, man, this how we treat women. This how we supposed to over this beat. I'm like, boy, he make that sound good, boy.
You wanna do it?
Yeah. When I was 11, because you know I don't know no better. I'm thinking like, man. But nobody know this because it's all an inside thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm feeling like this. He got these emotions. Never how you pull wolves, bang them, then drop them fast. I don't understand. You're playing it all, man. But you should be around hitters like me, Pimp. So now that's 8 Ball MJG, Pimps Lyric Breakdown. I just wanted to give you a little insight on how it influenced me when I was coming up, man. No disrespect to them, but man, it was very destructive, and I wouldn't let my child listen to nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? My mama didn't let me listen to it, but then I'm from the project, so we get a hold to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It was easy. Yes, everybody, we got a hold of it and listen to it, and so man, you gotta watch what you say, man, in these lyrics, man, and you never know how the kids gonna interpret it, or cause I don't know how no other kids nowhere else took that, but I can tell you, boy, I wanted to be that pimp, and I took a lot of them philosophies and a lot of what they said. I never beat no woman up, and I went into that. Cause Do or Die was more fly and playerish, and I wasn't fit to crack no one across no head, man. I wouldn't even know physical type of guy.
But it's here. It's here. I remember Tupac said a verse. It's probably going on 30 years right now. We're going to have a race and generation of babies going to hate the ladies. And it's here. It's scary that
that was on Keep Your Head Up.
Keep your head up. And it's crazy that we got to the point that when I was coming up, you couldn't call no woman no B. I mean, that's like the most degrading thing that you ever say. I never heard when the B word was like that word was like, I mean, that was like damning God. You know, you damned God. You say them words back in the day when I was coming up.
And look how he just made that as a sound. I'm 11.
and now everything, like I tell you, it's cute. You know, if somebody sit around and call you quote unquote, we didn't understand when you're young, like, what's up, dog? What's the day? Like, don't be saying dog. know, people like, don't be saying dog to him, don't be saying dog. You know, like I say, I never understood. Like I had a little girl ask me, she like, Kendrick, you know, what's a man in a dress? I'm like, a man in a dress? She like, nah. I say, that's just a man in a dress. But you know, that's how they confusing the kids. But it's all come from the indoctrination. Now, if you know, if I have a child, your child come up the way you want to come up. You raise them. You know, I lacked on raising my little brother because I was too busy following my big brother. You know, we had a gap, 10 years different between three boys. And we in the projects. And like I say, I got to touch off. I had easy access to guns and drugs than anybody had access to anything.
Oh, okay.
I had easy access to that. And when you're in the projects, it's nothing. I mean, it's just like every day you come out your house, you commit a damn felony, you might not come back home.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? And that music, we had our group of music, you know, we had like TA, NWA. See, I was around with rap before they couldn't even cuss.
So you weren't influenced by none of it?
Yeah, hell yeah, I was confused by rap. Hell yeah. Hell, man, I love that rap. And it's reality. I thought I was living a rap video.
With you souls, like something that you heard in the rap, man. You came out with Ice-T and Kumo D, Ghetto Boy. Well, I listened to some.
My rap was more or less West Coast. I mean, we more or less to the West Coast. You know, I mean, cause you know we really the East was over there, but you know we more or less West Coast rapper, down South rapper.
What song would have influenced you back then? You know, give me one song. One song. Was it Top Authority or something?
Nah, hell no.
I know you love that drug, didn't you? Yeah, that too bad.
Top Authority, NWA. I mean, these rap groups, like I say, this little shit they doing, man. Nah, my music back in the day, we had good music like.
Well, who influenced you? Like something that you did, like somebody say, for instance, if you like Fat Mac, I've seen people call themselves Fat Mac, put it on their own. Like I like pimping, so I would give myself a pimp name. I used to be Pimp J. Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna say one of my favorite songs that they got that would have influenced me, would have, Mr. Big.
Well, was any rap song back in the day that influenced you? Can remember?
Nah, cause I knew it was fake. No, we knew.
You came up at the beginning.
Yeah, I came up at the beginning. We knew rap was fake.
So you was, oh yeah, I didn't know that.
I was around when Maxine Water and them was telling us this stuff gonna be detrimental to the hood. We need to stop it now, and we did. That's how R&B got phased out. Rap came into R&B. R&B didn't come to rap. Rap phased out R&B. Then you know, then we got a confusion going on. You know, I'm watching Outkast. They went from selling drugs and stealing cars to run around with clown suits and dress on.
I ain't know Outkast had them type.
Yeah. Beamers and Benz. You know, got Outkast. You had CeeLo, one of the greatest hook singers ever. You know, I see him on TV. He walking with a dress on with a man. You know, which that's his thing. But they do anything for that celebrity power. Like Snoop. Snoop going on a date with Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I'm saying? You confusing people. You know, Snoop out our era.
I don't know what that's about.
Well, I never knew what that was about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like a lot of great people have been taken, and it's confusing to me. I'm at the beginning of rap. I'm talking about I'm there when they was trying to pass congressional laws. You know, I was in rap when they couldn't even cuss on record.
So you didn't have too many songs that probably influenced you.
No, so I was there. Rap started. That when I caught hold of rap, I had to be damn near 7, 8 years old. Rap went around when I was 5 to 6 years old. Rap went around. You know, so
we're gonna wrap this subject up, man. That one ain't too much. Yeah, it's just a lyric breakdown. Patriotic Klown Face, Jack Stice signing out.